Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I will be doing a keratin treatment and I'll be using the line Keratherapy by Alpha Parv. So you guys, this is her hair when she comes in. We did that color like maybe a year ago or so, and this is her hair in its natural form. So that's me. I've just shampooed her hair 3 times with the clarifying shampoo or the cleansing shampoo in the kit keratin. So I have a video up. If you want to know the product that I'm using in this video, I have a video on my channel called a guide to choosing your keratin treatment. So if you're interested in products, please watch that video and come back to this one. All right, so right here, after I've shampooed her hair, I've towel dried her hair, and now I'm using the blow dryer to make sure that the hair is, you want to have it 100% dry or 90% dry. So I was just using the blow dryer to rough dry it a bit. So what I've done now, the hair was maybe 90% dry at this time. So I'm using, her hair is too stiff for me to use a comb to detangle it because of the clarifying shampoo that I just used, and you're not allowed to put any form of softening agent on it. So instead of going in with a comb, I was just using my fingers to separate and section the hair. So I felt right there was a bit wet, so I had to just dry it a bit. So you guys, this is, now I'm going to be putting in her keratin now. All right, so I'm just working on that quadrant of the head, and I'm using my finger each time I grab a section or make a section. I'm using my finger to make sure that the section is free from any tangle. Now this is the keratin in the kit, that's the step 2, and remember that you have to shake it up some first before the mousse is made. So remember to shake it up. I had already shook up that before. So see, I'm shaking it again. So as you can see, I'm taking small sections and I'm just adding that mousse, and I'm using my index and my middle finger to make sure that it is saturated. Each section is saturated. All right, so that's what I'm doing there. However, at this point, you could use a comb after you've applied the mousse, the keratin. After you've applied the keratin, you can use a comb to comb it through. Now what the comb would do is to just make sure that it is evenly saturated. All right, but in this case I didn't want to go in with a comb because her hair is a bit tangly, right? So I decided that I'm just going to use my fingers to make sure that that keratin is enough that I'm putting on each section. So I'm just using my finger because all I want to know is that the keratin is enough for each section, and every hair strand is fully saturated. That's all I want to know. So if I'm able to do that with my finger, then that's great. I don't need to use a comb to pull on the client's hair or to hurt her or to tear her hair. We don't need that. So if you're applying the keratin and you find that your client's hair is not combing out freely, then don't use a comb. Just use your finger and make sure that the product is all over the strands and you're good to go. So as you can see, I'm just going through and I'm putting that keratin on the hair. And you guys, do not, you see how I'm being very meticulous and not getting the keratin on the client's scalp? You don't want the keratin on the client's scalp. If you even the direction on the box says keep the product at least a 1/4 of an inch away from the client's scalp. So I am trying my very best to make sure that it doesn't touch her scalp. Apart from when I get to the hairline, it might touch her scalp because I want to get those edges, because those are the first to go vogue, yeah. So I'm just going through and I'm taking each section and I'm just fully saturating it with that keratin. So you can see almost immediately, not even almost immediately, immediately you can see her curls relaxed. You can see her curls is relaxing a bit. And now this method that I'm using, I'm not taking away her curls. All I'm doing is to eliminate frizz and help her to get her hair more manageable, and so that she can flat iron it and it's not frizzing up and becoming big. So that's all we're doing in this video. So I'm done with this section now, or should I say this quadrant. I'm done with that. So you can see I'm just going through to make sure that I've gotten all of our strands and not miss any. Yes, I'm just working that in. So you guys, I'm going to speed up this and tell you guys why her keratin treatment was necessary. Okay, so as you can see, her shrinkage is crazy and she cannot really manage her hair. So I just thought that, hey, this keratin treatment is great for her to have the best of both worlds, because she will be able to blow her hair out, flat iron it, and it's going to be frizz free and it's going to last. And as soon as she wet her hair again, bam, it's back to curls. And what this also do is that when it goes back to curly, it's not like super tight curls. It relaxes the curl a bit, so you can wear your curls out and it's not, it's nice and smooth. So it smooths it smoothens your curl also. So I like that about it. So what I'm doing here, I finished the back and I want to put a cap over it because I don't want the keratin to dry out really. I want to make sure that when I'm putting her under the dryer, the keratin is not dried out from the hair. I want to, because we're going to have to add heat to, the heat acts as like a catalyst to allow the product to go deep within the hair shaft, so it can penetrate the hair shaft and do what it's supposed to do. I know, as I said to you guys, you should check out my video that I have when I'm telling you about this keratin and why I like it, because it's very informative. If you're interested in this product, it's very, very informative. And this video is not sponsored or anything, but I just thought that this would have been great for me to make a video on it, because I'm sure a lot of people are interested in keratin. They might don't know exactly what it does, or they might develop a misconception about keratin. This one in particular is very safe. It's formaldehyde free, and I talk all about that in the other video that I was telling you about. I'm going to insert it right here. So yeah, I'm just going through and I'm just saturating those strands. Now you guys, this video is going to be a two-part video, okay? And The reason why I'm making it a two-part video, many reasons. One, you guys don't watch all of the videos, and I understand sometimes our attention span is very short and we just want to, get with it. But you guys, if you want to try this at home, or if you want to do this to a client of yours, or you can even do it on your own head, if, don't get me wrong, if you're a stylist. But if you're not a stylist, I don't recommend. Okay, so that's me just going through. So as I was saying, you guys, this video is going to be a two-part video because I think this is a lot to take in. So I decided to break up the video so you guys can get this portion and then get the rest next week. Okay, so I decided on doing that. So subscribe if you have not already, and for all of my new subscribers, welcome to the family. What I'm doing here, I've finished everything, and then I've just make sure that I use the whatever is left in the bottle and saturate all of the hair. Then I put her under the dryer for 30 minutes on medium heat. Now after I've put her under the dryer on medium heat for 30 minutes, I brought her to the shampoo chair and I rinse her hair for 15 seconds. That's it. 15 seconds. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato until you get to 15. 15 seconds only. Then I brought her back to the chair. I towel dry her hair, and now I am applying my step 4, which is my hydrating mask. I'm doing that right now. As you can see, her curls are already nice and relaxed. You can see her curls is there, but it's nice and more defined. You get me? So that I'm just putting on her hydrating conditioner now, the hydrating mask, which is the step 4. And that's it. I'm just making sure that the hair, it's all over the hair. What I like to think of is that the step 4 within the kit, it is my neutralizer. You know how you have a relaxer and you have a neutralizing shampoo, and you want to neutralize that hair to get it back to our normal pH where it should be. So that's how I think of it. So I make sure that it's everywhere. And now I'm using my big tooth comb and I'm combing that through. Now by this, all the knots are gone because the keratin did the job. Now our hair is nice and smooth, and that's what we want. So I'm just combing through just to distribute that hydrating mask, and that's it. Like, this part is satisfying because you can feel the difference in the hair. You can feel the softness and the manageability. Now I've left that on for 5 minutes, and then I rinse her out for 15 seconds again, and that's it. So I'll see you next week for part 2. Stay tuned. Bye.